Hello, everybody, and welcome to week 7. I think week 7 or 8. It's been a crazy amount of time between the last few games and this game, but we are back and rolling. Got a pretty good game here today, and my boy Toast.
What's up, y'all?
Streaming this one. We got Bozo Battalion versus the Dueling Sentinels. And surprisingly enough, not a lot of roster changes. As many as we've had. I think things are starting to settle down with players because the people who want to be here are here. Don't want to be here, get the hell out of here. We don't like them. So, pull up the rosters here. Got ourselves. Oh, wrong button. Undo it. Try that again. There we go. Rosters, Bozo Battalion. We've got Shade of Blue, Shot Man, Muddle Guts, Caleb GG, and Travis W. He's going to be playing on an account called Flame because he didn't have Yoru the Yoru character bought that account, but this will be the last season, the last game where names are this messed up. Going forward, it's going to be good. Then on the Dueling Sentinel side, Penguin Lena, Ravenblood, which his name is now Eclipse, or something like that, yeah. Eclipse, Henson, O3, and Jay Mosey, the man himself. With that, we're about to get into this. Anything you'd like to say before we start?
Who's playing again? It's Bozo Battalion and so I just got here.
Bozo Battalion versus Sentinels.
Dueling Sentinels. Okay, so this is really, I mean, this could go either way. This win would put Bozo Battalion in first and put Dueling Sentinels in a four-way tie for first. So this is an important match. Let's see how it plays out.
Four-way tie for first. I completely forgot about how close it is up at the top.
Yeah, it's very close this season since we started losing games.
Yeah, the Peaked and Beta's been struggling a little bit, but it'll be fine. Let's get this started, though. As I ask the players if they are ready. Very excited for this game. We're on Icebox today, by the way.
Good to know. Let's see who they bring before we get too in-depth.
Alrighty, I guess we're ready.
That didn't quite read as a yes to me.
Yeah, I did not as a yes to me either, but we will take it.
Not surprised to see the Viper.
Wow, they are fast today.
They know exactly what they want to play.
Dueling Sentinels is ending. No, attacking first. Let me pull up that one. Haha, I got the buttons working going.
There we go.
Frost JJ10, so ready for Tenzin.
I wrote down all the controls.
Let me know if my mic is really crappy in stream. I'm unfortunately had a little bit of a mishap with my mic, so gonna be not the best quality.
Sound a little stuffy, but outside of that, it's okay. I can understand you, and it's all good.
The good news is I am home alone right now. If anybody else were home, you would hear them on the other side of the house with this microphone. So, and also if my dog started barking and I go quiet for a second, that would be why. So I can not blare the ears of the entire chat.
Gotcha. Well, I'm sure everyone who watches this will appreciate it.
Let's look at this lineup, though. On the side of Bozo Battalion, a Viper, a Yoru, a Neon, a Fade, and a Chamber. Fade being used a lot ever since she got lifted and for the league.
Select your agent.
She's really strong. I can't hate. I can't use her personally. Every time I press a button, somebody just shoots my ability and it does nothing. But she sees a lot of success against me and my teammates. So, I mean,
Go ahead.
I was going to say, you really do need an initiator on this map for the information. Just so huge to know which way they're going.
I agree, and it looks like Dueling Sentinels agrees too, where they have a Fade as well and a Chamber. Both of those having normal picks on this map. A Sage, which is actually good, but there's not. Sentinels? I guess they're living up to their name tonight with the
Dueling Sentinel.
with the heavy Sentinel side on the side of
Sage is an interesting pick here because a lot of the times her walls can be avoided just thanks to the geography of the map. Like, with the rope on A site, you can just go over her walls, or B side in the tunnel there in the beginning, they can just go up on top of the crates there.
Yeah, it definitely comes down to being aware of what your enemy is doing with Sage to get the most out of her. However, on defense, it kind of lets you funnel the enemy into wherever you want to go. You know, on the other side of that way of thinking, they can avoid it. Other way to saying that is you can force them to go. Don't want them.
Right.
Here we go. We got a bit of a looks like an A push first round. Penguin Leon on the duelist. She's going to enter in, see how well this goes.
Yeah. Oh, Piper backed off, so it'll be a hard flank. Maybe. Hard A push. See if they're ready.
Fade orb getting 2. Rotates come in immediately on the side of Bozo. One goes down. Penguin refrags on the shade of blue. Puddlegut's very weak back there, and Yoru TPing back. Ozzy catches Flame. Ozzy catches another.
Teleport's ready.
Kayla GG is disconnected, but seeing as how the round has already started, not stop it. Down to shot man here.
Spike planted.
Alone 1v4. 2 bullets in this chamber. Done.
Back. Oh, he's gonna get caught out.
Last player standing.
And that round. Oh no, Caleb! He comes back!
Caleb's
The
back,
final
yeah.
hour!
Oh, he didn't have his wall down.
Toxins going up.
Does a little bit of damage to Lena, but she's got a ghost and she is Rada, so she's got health and shields. That's a decisive win on the side of Dueling Sentinels.
Good play putting them out front. How meticulous that decision was. You know, I don't know how much effort they put in, but a lot of to have her.
Not pause the match. Can you pause the match?
Question. Yeah. No.
Could be hunting on me.
Huh. Well, it seems that
One of
Caleb
us
is...
has to be able to pause them.
That's weird. I have it set up. I must have forgotten to turn it on. That's great.
Well, if anyone calls the timeout, we're gonna
Alright.
have to rehost.
Bunch of damage going in.
It's a good entry.
As Penguin Lena gets another, it's playing very weak at the back. Kenton pushing up aggressively.
Down.
Flame juking him out, making him think he had
Spike planted.
a default or a ghost.
Last player standing.
Oh, Penguin's so lucky to be alive, but
Lucky, hoping to make some damage here. It's a 3v1 in a very long-range engagement.
yeah, I almost would say just because you're stuck with that gun, just play for kills. Oh, there she goes.
Oh, she gets
Found
out of
the
there.
window.
The neon tech.
Well done. Going around back.
Can't make it happen. The Spectre is too strong.
effort.
That's another one for Dueling Sentinels. Damn it, I'm just clicking that thing before the round started. That's what happens when we start so late.
Yeah, showing up a little earlier. At least me. Know what all the buttons are.
Gonna be
And
another...
how to view what you're viewing. So.
I don't remember what that button is at all. However, it is an A push. As Tenson's gonna be very aggressive here. That Yoru default gets hit immediately. Flash goes out for both sides. Tenson catches Flame.
Threw caught off guard.
2 for
Quite had the
Tenson.
Overwatch, he thought.
7 bullets in the magazine. Still being very aggressive here. It's flashed out.
Yeah.
Spike
Backs
planted.
up.
Last player standing.
Hold down the Viper. Caleb GG. Essa goes out. Oh my goodness, they're just hunting him down. That is
Yeah, they're
another
just-
round for Dueling Sentinels. He attack very strong.
Absolutely. They're just pushing as hard as they can, and they just can't back up fast enough or trade out as efficiently as they need to.
That definitely feels like the way
slow it
that
down.
the meta for Icebox goes, where it's just kind of rush in. You saw it with the Peaked and Beta versus Sentinels game. This team very confident in their takes on these sites. They're not afraid to trade out their gunfights.
You know, you just end up being so far away when you're watching the team that you can't get to A by the time they're already on top of it. And if your teammates collapse, you know, then you're stuck in a 2v whatever your teammates didn't manage.
Look at all that space gotten by Lena as she goes down to flame.
But they did a good job
with the
staying
Marshall.
alive this time. Yeah, he's
Spike
got two.
planted.
It's a pretty good wall, actually.
Big smoke as Ozzy tries to catch. He does catch ones. Raven Solar Eclipse catches another. It's down to 2v2 right now. Ozzy and Solar. Raven Blood. The bomb ticks down. They try to get information.
One enemy
That's
remaining.
Mosey out.
One.
Gonna go for the defuse. He's gonna have to stick it here. And Muddle Guts wins that
There it
gunfight on round for Bozo Battalion.
Yeah, they did. They
time
did
we'll
exactly
use
what
one
they
of
needed to
six.
do that
Make
round.
it
They
fair.
just retreated, got a couple picks on the way, and then just retook.
Hopefully that's starting to see a trend on how to handle this attack. This is a bit of a lead right now. Looking at the economy,
It's a good early start for them.
this is a go buy out of the side of Bozo. They want to capitalize on that last win. They win this round, then they get another round off of economy alone. But if they lose this round, that's 2 rounds lost.
Yeah, they'll only be able to afford 2 guns next round if they all die.
Is going to be a B push here. Shotman is staring. He's got this lineup on the head. He's waiting for Petson to peek out and just barely misses it, but the flash goes in. He
Benson
catches
didn't
one.
trust the fake, he was just watching it. That was funny.
Shotman gets blind. It's going to back off. Shade of blue with an off.
Spike
There it
down
goes.
B.
Not kill my ally.
Res Lena, though, their duelist is back in the game. Dog goes out to try to find intel. The off is too strong in that position. One whiff, that's all it takes. And Raven
Yeah.
takes back that gunfight.
I have this
What
fight.
does Muddle's Guts have? Not going for the op.
It is a
Looks like
3v2.
they're rotating. They are rotating out of there. They don't want anything to do with it.
Where? Shotman watching mid. There's the call.
Oh, yeah. That was all 3 of them turned around at the same time.
That's their IGL trying to give them the mission that they need.
No charge.
Viper staying behind just in case. Now has the
30
information
seconds
she needs
left.
to confirm the rotate.
That's going to be it.
I definitely thought they were going to have rotated in time to at least challenge that.
Oh, saved by the dog. Very close from Muddle. Mosey goes down.
Good shots.
They're all weak on the other side except for Viper. Caleb. This is very winnable for Solar. She is 70%. 70%? 70 health. No shields. Has her ult.
It's out of 100.
I'll find you. Mark
Both pinged. She gets off the defuse.
That was a good use of her utility there.
One enemy remaining.
And the defuse
Oh,
goes out.
that's it though.
Oh, she commits. Bozo fake. And also wins the
Caleb gets
gunfight.
kill.
Caleb GG.
Yeah, that's what, 3 guns? No, look at that. They're gonna get 3 guns on Bozo Battalion side. Chapman actually opting to save potentially. Oh, he bought for blue.
Middle push going out.
Got to throw those in every now and then.
Gonna take. And there's no contesting on kitchen. Not being used by
Get some action here though.
Blank. They're all in tube. Lena catches Caleb.
Oh,
Shade of blue catches Lena. Mosey catching Flame on the flank. Bottle Guts is thinking about using her ult here to flush him out. Shotman can't defend the site. Funnel that's getting another.
Spike planted.
Oh, Neon doesn't see him up there.
Last player
Counter ult
standing.
is out, and it's down to Shade of Blue alone.
So, yeah, he's still
Spike
got
is
the app
down.
in his pocket, but he's also...
Doesn't hear him to his left.
Oh, this could be huge. Will Mosey have to fight this alone, and then... Gets out.
Last
Oh
player
no,
standing.
she
Oh,
looks
great
away.
play.
Shade of Blue clutching
Wow.
out the round.
That was impressive.
A very good
Bad
round on the
timing.
side of Bozo.
Where Mosey looked away at the last second.
I think he was trying to distract. That's why he was spamming shooting over there. It doesn't seem like he was shooting at her. But
Yeah, sometimes if you could just buy a little time, that's all you really need to do. Unfortunately, not quite enough.
now we are tied up 3-3 on Icebox here. It looks like another... They're trying to decide where they want to go. Decide Dueling Sentinels.
Taking a good look at this battleship.
Battleship.
It's where the attackers
Yeah.
just never taken. It's actually a pretty well designed map. I gotta
Let's
say.
play.
Never really took a gander around.
Shade of Blue missing the op shot. Tencent being very
There
ballsy
we
to
go.
take
They're
that
actually
fight.
going to get flanked here.
Flame is in his ult. Getting until Shade of Blue catches one of Lena refrags on the
Oh,
model.
they don't notice. Oh,
don't.
Mosey does.
As he gets taken out from behind by 0-3.
What? Oh, he must have the teleporter.
Lena very far pushed up, but has space for his team. Her team. It's Caleb GG. Shotman
Last player
taken out by
standing.
Tenzin as he's aggressive.
Planted.
Shade of Blue catches one,
I
but
like
can't
that
take both.
a
The
lot.
double swing. Playing very well together, these two.
Yeah, this team on attack is very well coordinated.
Comes down to save round for the side of Bozo Battalion. Which is not the worst thing in the world, especially on Icebox when angles are so tight.
Yeah, you can do a lot here with the shotguns and the snipers, depending on where you stand. Marshals, I should say.
Comes the mid.
I think this is their first technically split push so far.
You have the fade on B long, yeah, it's true.
Well, let's see if they can catch anything before they push that. Yeah.
Running up. Here goes. Oh no! What is Shotman
What?
doing? Oh my goodness, Shotman!
Spike down.
Denies the plant, now has control of the spike, and Shotman, what was that play? What was a
And Oakley
battalion?
had no idea where he was. That was hilarious.
Wow, incredible
Oh,
play by
man.
Shotman.
I gotta say, I love the aggression on Mosey's side. You know, a lot of sages are afraid to play like that, but you definitely gotta check your corners, Mosey.
I guess they assumed since Shotman didn't contest after their teammate died up top them, they were safe, but trigger
And
discipline.
another thing too is once you've been out in the open for 3 seconds like that, you gotta assume that you're safe. You know, like you're like, the last thing you're gonna think is, oh, somebody's in the corner staring at me for the last 2 seconds.
Incredible technique by Shade of Blue to get up on the rafters early, but does not get the kill on the Tenzin. As the push goes down,
Bring them down.
Viper ult utilized to try to slow it. Push, but spams through the smoke. Very difficult. Tenzin above. Getting taken down by Flame, though.
Heard him come across.
Flame gets
Ready
2.
for that.
And TP's out. Posey. Backing up for the spike. I think they're going to rotate here.
It looks like they might. Yeah, rotating out. Oh, they catch Flame on the flank. That could have been huge.
That should give them the intel that they need, though. Oh, that they're going to flank. It's a 3 now.
Solar Eclipse is going to watch the... Yeah, that's a tough position to be in because now you want to rotate to help your team, but you're in an awkward spot until you get around that next corner.
Viper elect as Mosey gets the heal
Oh, but
up.
they, great read. Solar probably should have pressured a little bit more.
Down to Mosey, but there is a flank coming in from the side of Solar.
Great
Gotta be
wall.
quick. That's gonna find Mosey. He's behind yellow. They're gonna spray him down.
There's nothing they can do to him. Oh.
Viper will the ores will try to slow down Mosey. As Solar goes down, it's all down to Mosey. He does get the spray on the defuse that delays it a little bit. Doesn't win that gunfight. He might have just won that though.
That's in time. Yeah, they got time, unfortunately.
Unfortunate. A good try on the side of Mosey though to keep that alive for as long as he
Absolutely.
could.
Sitting back there, holding tight. Just when you're getting pushed from the left and you gotta watch the right. This has been a great comeback, I gotta say, from the defenders.
I was after the start of this game, I was expecting it to be a little more one-sided, but it's been pretty even on Icebox. Looks like Bozo knows how to counter this play. And speaking of Dueling Sentinels, not talking about it all, but that's a great transition. They're gonna save this round.
I love to see. I was just about to say. I love to see the. What's that? What's that semi-auto rifle? I can't even remember the name of it.
Guardian?
The Guardian. I love to see the Guardian. It gets so little love.
I think it is a very viable weapon.
It absolutely is.
I accidentally left right as that kill happened, but it's okay. As Flame is attempting to flank. Posey putting up the ball as Lena clears. A lot of sight rolled here for the side of Sentinels, and they're up on manpower. Both teams. Complete control for Dueling Sentinels inside of it.
Teleport's ready.
Lost in the ceiling. I'm out. Here we go.
Jensen smoking. Uh-oh. Flame not checking his bridge as he gets taken out. Not looking good for the side of Bozo. As Moto gets a spray through the smoke.
Let's see if Omen can get this flank.
Uh-oh. Moto Guts. To your right.
Oh, he's got them.
No gun out. A
Yeah,
thrifty
they both
round.
had their utility out when Tenson came around that corner.
Unfortunate. 5-5. Tied up.
They've all got money to buy if they really thought about it. I guess they're one gun short on the side of Bozo.
It appears
They
that
could all afford, technically.
all the Tenson stands have gone silent. Game. They came in beginning of the game, but
I'm actually not in the chat. I probably should be.
as we have the tube control, Lena looks away at the barely misses Caleb. Tenson's trying to take this gunfight. TP out though. A lot of control for this Reyna. Oh, gets seeing that ult though. It's gonna everybody deaf. Solar
I
catching.
just got a good feeling about
Line with fear.
Shade of Blue this round. I feel like they're gonna do some good things. It's gonna be a minute. I wouldn't go to.
As Solar Eclipse catches muddled in mid. Data Blue and his ult gonna try to get this back in their favor in terms of numbers. All of Dueling Sentinels is kind of all over the place. They're trying to rat out this shaman, and they do push him out with the dogs. Very good play. Plant's gonna go down. Bozo 2v.
There it is. There's positioning.
Last player
Oh,
standing.
instantly taken out.
Ink from Ping
I was so
Lena.
hyped for that. Tenzin is right at Caleb.
That's a rough one.
Last round.
That was
before
a
the switch.
messy round. I maybe it was just the fact that I was watching Neon in the spawn, but I had no idea what was going on.
It just was kind of all over the place, you know?
Yeah.
It was more like a deathmatch than any kind of coordinated push. Oh, look at that. There's the Tenzin stands. They're back. Tenzin is my dad. I love Tenzin. Tenzin is insane with the martial. Bro is different. I would never leave Tenzin. I let Tenzin super my bros. Love to see it. Hey, push. Coming out. Tenzin's going to teleport up. Kind of smokes himself off there so he can get up close. A very smart play. ult goes out though. Shade of Blue gonna get out of here as this all goes down. Ina's trying to catch him, but that's just not fast enough. 0-3 catching Flame and Tenson pushing aggressively on the shot, man. Does get taken down by Bubble Guts though.
Last player standing.
Yeah, catching refrag. Caleb just can't make it happen. I wonder what thing is that. It's not the worst for him. Who was it that was saying their ping was bad?
I mean, the pings are pretty even. I think that's what you kind of have to go by, is just what the best spread is. Oh, somebody 0-3 had 115. Shotman had 300 for a second there.
Yeah, it looks like a little bit of lag spike. 0-3 spiking up to 1K. He might.
Yo. Yes. Okay. So I get where they're coming from, but anybody else?
Looking at this leaderboard, this pistol round as we swap sides. Now with Sentinels on the defense. Penguin with 20 kills right now, and Tenson with 12.
I did not even notice.
The only 2 people of 3 that have double digits, and Shade of Blue being the other one on the other team. Very strong players this game. The mid push from Shade of Blue, as he takes Kitchen very fast. Wow.
Almost out.
He's already over here.
On Dueling Sentinels playing well. I can't. Mosey's at the bottom of the team, and I can't say he's poorly.
No, he's definitely doing well. Where is this? Tenson above him with the blind.
Enemy remaining.
Shotman does refrag him. There's a little bit of a mess, but
I gotta watch the replay on that one.
It's a weird position for Omen to be in. The orb goes down. They do know he's up there. Teleports out. Looks like.
For the rotate. Let's see.
Yeah, the rest of the team try to cut him off. Bozy hitting the head dink, winning that round for him. The bear spray, signature Mosey move. That's one in the bag for Dueling Sentinels on the side of defense. I think they just got caught with their pants down on the push. Shade of Blue ran all the way up into kitchen with no gun out, died almost instantly, and the Omen flank was just too much. They didn't see him in the corner. I guess the Omen rat, I would say.
Yeah, that's definitely a rat spot. If you're not watching for stuff like that, I do that all the time. That's sit in weird spots. I get triple kills, quadruple kills. People don't look at you. And if the first person walks past you and doesn't look at you, nobody else will, typically. And now all of a sudden you're behind everything.
How does Tenson lose it? Hey, Willie, stopping the push. Catches 2. Caleb GG with the refrag. Mosey continuing the killing spree as he gets another. Weakens that fade. Bubble Guts. Very weak. 2v2 now. Side of Bozo Battalion, very, very weak. I'm trying to get all he can. Health.
Last player
Not
standing.
get solar. Down to Muddle Guts with 3 health. Not looking great for her.
They probably think he rotated. Starts making noise.
Unless he throws his orb right now.
He's about to.
30 seconds left.
No. There, Muddle Guts does not get any intel with that, so she's not gonna know Mosey's there. Another round for Dueling Sentinels. 5-9. Oh boy, timeout for the side of Bozo Battalion. Much needed, and a good to see the use of it.
Oh, okay, this is automatic. Good.
Yes.
I'm so nervous. Well, if we're gonna take a timeout, I might refill my water quick if you don't mind, Jax.
Go ahead, man. Make sure you stay hydrated out there. If you're watching right now and you need water, go get some water. It's the perfect time to do so. I'm gonna try to talk while this happens, though, so that it's not just. What if you're Bozo Battalion right now? What do you need to? You need to more consistent in these. Feels like the team isn't really sure of what they want. See on the map, they're pinging B. That's a Viper wall ping that they want to do, and they're going to try to move up yellow. I didn't know you were back.
Say, the Viper has not been very impactful.
And which is weird. I mean, other than the one ult that was on A, right, that stopped that push. But then
that was huge.
That was, other than that, the Viper wall itself, not very useful.
You know, but I respect what Caleb's doing. They're doing like different walls that people won't see coming. You know, if you're doing the same wall every time, it does get old. It's not creative, and you know, it's a more fun game. It's a more dynamic game when you don't know what's coming.
Some off meta walls as Shade of Blue's gonna try to take mid again. Nobody on Boiler. He does take. Now he's quiet this time, so they don't know he's up. Split push coming out. The fade orb onto A. Hopefully this is gonna draw some rotation as Henson refrags Shade of Blue, but Shade of Blue does catch Solar. Rest of the team rotated A. This is working. The split push is down. The wall is up from Viper. Tenson the only person here to stop this B push. One smoke goes out from Omen.
Cutting through.
Oh, the shots!
Oh, that was almost an incredible teleport into the mini zone.
That was very close to being the biggest plays tonight, but now there's a 4v5 with the side of Bozo Battalion and the lead of numbers. As everybody plays back for this orb. Sage flow goes out. The amount of control that this team has. Autogut's on the flank as well. Pitches 0-3. Mosey wall going down to try to stop this testing on the... Wow, what a very coordinated attack. That is...
Yeah, that was very good timing on Muddled Guts' part. Like, you gotta give most of the credit.
I mean, had the Neon push up into tube and was silent, got a pick. And you had Fades go into A and draw, like, almost the whole team, except for the Omen, over to A, which gave them plenty of room to plant. And then you had the side of Muddle, with Muddle Guts? Muddle Guts, yeah.
Was on. Yeah.
She went through mid and got a flank off. That was, I mean, very well coordinated on all sides. Partial shot misses as Caleb. Very ballsy to hold still there, but Flame catches Lena. That's their duelist. One of their duelists. Oh, their only duelist down. Flame's gonna try to clear out yellow. 0-3 does get some damage. Most of the shield's gone.
And there is no healers on Dueling Sentinels side, so every shot you can get on target early with that
Shot through from Mosey. Stop on the flank as 0-3 goes down to Shade of Blue. It's all down to just Mosey, Solar, aka Ravenblood. Very tough situation as Mosey catches another on the flank. Good shot from him.
Wow, that was a great shot, yeah.
Wall's gonna go down here. Trying to... good wall. It might not be enough, though. Can't get half.
Doesn't quite get half. It's a good attempt.
Can't see him on the side of the smoke. On the side of the scope. Wow.
Yeah, that white container, when you're surrounding it like that, it's hard to push. You gotta watch low on both sides. Above.
I mean, it was a very good try on the side of Dueling Sentinels to stop that. If it wasn't for the fact that Bozo has been so coordinated on these attacks, I'd hazard to say they would have been in the lead already.
That's a good spot.
I think it's another B push now this time. Bozo, but if it don't work, if it ain't broke.
Colors change.
Wow, very good play from the two of them. But Flame teleports behind Lena and catches both 0-3 and Lena. Good job on Flame to keep that alive.
Yeah, turning like that to catch the second.
Flame fairly had a TP in his spawn and catches Raven as well.
Oh, there's... Looks like they're gonna rotate. Yeah. No one's there to stop it. Mosey could catch one out.
It's flashed by Flame. But Mosey still catches Flame. Very good shot from Mosey. There's the... Trying... Okay, they were trying to revive 0-3. That's what was going on. The spike is down.
Huh.
That's a lot of time for Spike to be sitting out.
Shade of blue.
Gets a little bit of damage and gets out free.
Yeah, it worked out.
Not a lot of time left though.
No, that fumble on the res could end up costing big. Yeah, unfortunately, they just don't have the time.
There is no time. As all of Dueling Sentinels backs off, they're gonna save their guns, which is very.
Yeah, 3 will have a gun this round. That could be a big deal.
The econ. Oh my goodness. Will be enough though for the enemy team for Sentinels. Sorry, on the side of the guns. So it's not the worst case scenario for Dueling Sentinels. It is for Bozo because they couldn't get those. They got the round, but at what cost, right?
What do you mean?
Well, because there were still 3 people. Like they used that res there for econ probably more than to go get the spike.
Oh yeah, I mean that's more what it seemed like to me. But that's easy to say.
In hindsight.
Yeah.
Fast push from Shotman and gonna take out Tenzin. Lena alone on A site. They start to swarm her. He does get Shade of Blue. She's gonna heal off that as she spams through the smoke.
Spike planted.
Then I get 2. That's all of her heals gone.
He's absolutely killing it right now. Oh, makes the right play and pushes the left side there.
Flame catching Solar as he's on the flank, catching Mosey as well. Taking Lena on the defuse. He does get it half.
Yep, could be.
Down to 3. A little bit of a fumble for Flame there, but I mean he did plenty of work for that round.
But I think they got what they needed. I don't think he has the time to push those out.
Gonna just try to stick it with low health, but Shotman ready in 401, 410, whatever that call out is. Maze. Actually, I want to find out what that is called.
Yeah, that's actually a great question.
It is called 410! 410, everybody.
Oh, I see the.
Everybody's lining up over on B side, going back to the roots. If it don't work on A, go back to B. As Bozo Battalion says, that we're tied up at a 9-9. Yoru all going out, ready to try to stop this push with a wall. Gonna throw that down and
Willie gets caught out.
good
Mosey
stuff from Mosey.
Great reaction.
Can't get Neon though.
Neon dash.
Mosey did his job though and bought time for his team to rotate. Ensign throws out a blind from behind, but I don't think anybody's gonna buy that bait. Oh, 3, however.
Spike down B.
Catch 1. Catches 2.
And it looks like they're gonna go to the road. No.
Batman catching another one. Or no, he catches 1. Sorry. That was 3 catching those kills on Chamber. Characters all being the same. Rotate goes out, and Neon's got to get there and get the plan down before the other team even gets to their spawn.
They're going fast.
Ridiculous clear from Lena.
Let's play.
Shaman electing to bring out the sniper now. Solar catching 2 with that ult. Gonna use a dog.
Where are you?
It takes space back here.
Player standing.
All
Yeah,
down.
sight. That's not gonna do him any good.
One enemy remaining.
Shotman up on the rafter.
1v1, an op versus the Fade. Shaman runs up the rope. Looking at ball. Shaman does win the round for him. Very good part play. Bozo Battalion. The comeback is real. I mean, Dueling Sentinels has been up with a 3-point lead twice now, and now you have Bozo Battalion in the lead with a 10-9.
They're definitely having some trouble reading the attack here.
The late game, yeah, I agree. The late game seems to be where a lot of chaos happens, and like Dueling Sentinels knows how to handle that. Here we go, the mid
Clip's
push.
just opting to back off.
Big space on A here, though. Mosey catches Flame, but Shade of Blue catches Mosey.
Good trade. Oh,
We're catching another one.
Tenzin.
Nina is behind though. All of Bozo
Just
takes
a little
A.
too late, unfortunately.
Flank not quick enough. Oh, lineup's coming in with a Viper. Shade of blue. Keeping 03 back. Not see the screens play, and it's going to be taken down. But that's more time bought for their teammates to get in position to hold this post plant. Fade orb goes down, and that's going to reveal Lena. However, Solar's on the
Got
flank.
all their attention.
The defuse is going out right now.
Last player
Acid
standing.
does kill 03. They do not get the defuse.
Oh,
Bozo
wow.
wins it.
That is not how I saw that playing out.
It was close too. 03 almost
Trying to shoot
defused that.
through the wall, and Caleb popped out.
I mean, that.
And 03 did almost.
I give that round to Caleb. Caleb MVP of that round specifically, only because he stopped that defuse. And they were sticking it. They was close.
Oh, and they definitely weren't going to get in position.
Timeout on the side of Dueling Sentinels. It is now 11-9. Only 2 more needed for Bozo Battalion. And looking at the econ, Dueling Sentinels has to save. So this is an important round. They need this round no matter what. They lose this round, it's match point. And they have to win 4 in a row. With no money.
Yeah, hopefully Mosey sells that Vandal here. Because otherwise, if he dies this round...
I don't think you could access the shop in a timeout. I think it's purely just for them talking.
No, you...
Alrighty. Back to it. Hopefully that's what Dueling Sentinels needed to try to get back in check with what they want to do this round.
J-Mo does exactly, sells everything right off the rip.
Onto a Spectre.
Hi, I'm pissed.
Did push. Blue catches 1, catches 2. Mosey refrags it. Split push works its way over to A. Mosey catching another one, but Flame catches.
Yeah, that mid pressure did exactly what it needed to do. It bought him time to move up to B.
But they haven't gotten the plant?
No, they've been taking it slow, which isn't necessarily a bad play. Just because there was
Spike planted.
mid didn't mean there wouldn't be anybody B.
Yeah, getting that kill on the muddle cuts. Very needed. 2v3 now. It's possible. Yoru, no help. Viper, both. Lena gets a half, but goes down, and Mosey can't finish it off. The shot man kills him. Another round.
They were going to get that defused.
I thought it was too.
Match point.
I didn't see the Viper floater Molly, so I figured.
That would stop them.
Match point for the side of Bozo Battalion. And Edson can't buy a gun, but the rest of the team can.
Saw that one coming when he bought those heavy shields. Sure.
A push. All the marbles. Bozo Battalion. Gotta be aggressive here, I imagine. We're gonna go into an overhead view as we watch Data Blue rush into the site.
Well, Tenzin is alone.
Tenzin gets a kill! And now he has a gun. He's gonna TP out. What a play!
Oh, and he gets out? Wow.
The Viper all goes down. Caleb catches Solar. Tenzin TP into the site.
TPs again?
Oh my goodness, Tenzin!
Spike down A. One enemy
Hitting a
remaining.
4th. It's almost an ace for him. An ace for Tenzin to keep
Wow.
them in the game!
And that was so hard fought. That was 2 clutch teleports, like last moment.
The Omen tech is different. Apparently, Tenzin keeping this alive. Wow. Not every day you see something as crazy as that, especially when it comes down to a whole ace.
Yeah, that was something. I think that might end up being the play of the season. There.
Hit him with the not looking.
That was insane. Alrighty. Mid push coming in from the side of Dueling from Bozo Battalion. Solar Eclipse gonna try to get some
Okay, they're stacking now.
Bozy does not care if it's a default or not. Or
Oh, and
a
Flame
fake or
had
not.
the. Oh, that's not. Oh,
Mike
that's.
is gone. Shade
All
Blue
they gotta
concusses
do is
himself.
sit safe B and watch that.
Spike is not in a great spot for them. Henson hears this person.
Henson knowing
Yeah.
that they're not going to expect him to be over there.
Henson gets a kill, 3 catch a shot, man. Halo been muddled.
Viper sneaks the bomb. Oh, it's going to pay for it, though.
He will pay for it as Lena's there to capitalize on that.
That was a great recovery of the spike, though. You got to give credit where credit's due.
Credit due, but a very impactful misplay on the side of Bozo. As that
That could have been a
around.
whole different round if anyone else had the spike. Absolutely.
This time, electing to give it to their other duelist, Shade of Blue. Like, match point, we will go to overtime if Dueling Sentinels wins this.
I'm out of here.
Shade of Blue. Aggressive. He dropped the spike off. Muddle Guts has it now. 5 stacking the speed push. The Viper wall goes out and O3 backs off. Lena's up top. The flash goes out, but it's going to get immediately shot out. He is concussed. She will not be pushing. Reload. Could be bad timing. Everybody's watching Lena.
4 guns right at her.
O3 does catch Muddle Guts though, and the wall's down from Mosey. Fortunately, that dog's going to do a lot of damage to that wall, and the defuse is out.
No way.
Solar Eclipse.
Oh, they thought they
Sticking it.
stopped it, I think. Wow.
Last player standing.
Overtime.
Switching sides. Overtime.
Very ballsy on the side of Ravenblood. Solar
This is
Eclipse.
the absolute last round. I think I'll take a look at the kills.
Oh, yes, of
Shade
course.
Blue 21, Flame with 20, Shotman 14, Muddle Guts 12, Caleb 10. And then on the other side, you got Lena with 28, Tenzin with 23, Mosey with 16, O3 with 14, Solar with 12.
Wow. Look at those assists. 10, 10, 10. All from
Wow,
the...
yeah, all 3 of the bottom players on
Doing
Sentinels
work.
with 10 assists. That's impressive. 12 assists on Muddle Guts.
She has
Didn't
been
see
very impactful with her dogs and everything.
That makes sense. Definitely do a lot of work as a supporting role.
Data Blue catches one with the op. That's Lena. That's their duelist. It is gone. Flame catches Solar.
Portal closed.
Aggressive play from Flame. He's been really on it with this Yoru today. I'm ready for this rotate in case it happens.
Oh, he checks
Tenzin
it.
read it. And now they know they're rotating.
Cover going out. Experiments complete. Finding
The mid fight.
There goes the TP.
One enemy remaining.
it is ready.
Oh. This is the shot.
This is the op shot.
All down to Flame here. It's a 2v1.
Great blind.
Knows he's there.
Yeah, they hear him back there.
One enemy remaining.
1v1. Flame versus Tenzin.
Crowd. Oh, he's gonna get all the info he needs.
I'm back.
Gonna hit this spike. Tenzin creeping up. Wall's gonna go down. Tenzin!
Oh!
Flame!
And that's
Wow!
he's got time. That's it. What a
What a
final round for
clutch
Flame.
moment.
I think that was at least 3. I want to say 4.
Switching sides.
You know it's overtime, right?
Match point.
Oh fuck! I didn't know that. Oh wait, I'm not allowed to say that.
I mean, I don't know. It's Pro League. I think they've said that word before.
Probably it's a PG-13 stream then.
We're allowed one. We're allowed one. That was our whole budget on the curse
Yeah,
words.
we got through the Tenzin play without using it. So it doesn't really-
13-1 Bozo Battalion in the lead. Flame giving them another shot at this victory.
Time to jump.
It's gonna Watch him for a second. See how well playing it. Look at that AP all the way inside of B as he gets up on it. I think 03 is watching it.
03 is watching it. Maybe not.
Henson
The
saw
place
him.
to watch that from is definitely the backside. Oh, and he's blind immediately. That could have been a big deal if somebody was looking at it. Mosey, no idea where it went.
03 catching flame. That's huge for the side of Dueling Sentinels. It was spamming up to where Mosey was. It doesn't
Somehow
quite hit
alive.
it. Yeah.
Teleport's ready.
There's the orb. Post-plant situation. Sentinels need to win this round, otherwise the game's over. Wall's gonna go down. Oh, it's not. Yes, it is. There's the wall. It's sprayed out. Lena's gonna stick it. Does not get half. That is now a brawl as 03 runs in. Shade of Blue catching 2. 03 catching another. It's almost not an ace. Mosey just sticking it. It's Solar Eclipse on the flank.
That's only having one shot left in the clip. That was it. That's all that needed to happen.
Dueling Sentinels keeps it alive. We're in overtime. Overtime. Real overtime.
So is it now sudden death? Is that how that works?
No, there is no sudden
win
death.
by 2.
It's win by 2. Sudden death is only for unrated games.
God. Yeah, I played a...
Both teams are allowed one more timeout after the time, so Bozo Battalion electing to use their second overtime timeout right now. They want to close it out. They by the skin of their teeth, they won that attack round last time, or defense round last time, so they're in a little more consistent here, and then out that back. Good kitchen. Really are worried about a mid.
It makes sense to leave, like, chamber mid or something, just to watch for it, you know?
Yeah, they have a chamber sage combo, which is very, like, I don't know if they are putting the chamber trip inside a kitchen this time, so that way they don't have to hold it. Maybe save that Mosey wall. That's what they've been doing, I think. Save that Mosey wall for retakes.
Yeah. The wall has been just getting demolished, but it did end up winning them that round. You can't say it didn't, because Mullicuts had no shots left.
Can't see anything with that blind coming out from the decoy. Flame does take a little bit of damage as he backs off. During the split push, Sentinels as they run back over to A. Henson, aggressive with these. And
Spike planted.
Blue didn't hear the...
heard it, but he couldn't find him. He does find him, finally.
Oh, there it goes.
03, still in sight. Gets a kill, so does Mosey. 3v4 right now. Favor of Sentinels as they have the plant down. Here goes one dog. Trying to catch somebody. Ready to peek. Does catch him. Almost got it half. Almost does get Lena though. Down to her versus 3 people, and there's not a lot of time left on the spike. 8 bullets.
Unfortunately, just not enough time left to do what they need to do. Just to get out, maybe get a kill or 2.
Doesn't matter. Credits reset after every round in overtime.
Oh yeah, it's
Saving the KD at this point.
Switching sides. Match point.
Alright, now match point for Dueling Sentinels. I'm just like, I don't know what the word is I'm looking for. Very absurd and very back and forth. I don't know who wins it. I'm enjoying this game, but also, I mean, both teams really want to win. Bozo Battalion and Dueling Sentinels have both had a rough first half of this season.
Absolutely. I mean, obviously, you know, personally, as a caster, I shouldn't say who I'm rooting for. But as a player, you know, I know who I'm rooting for.
Right. That's how. I don't think I have a favorite. I just really like both these teams, and I want them to enjoy their time here in Pro League. And
Absolutely.
It's going to be heartbreaking for one of these teams. That's all I'm going to say.
It's going to be heartbreaking regardless. Everybody's played so well so far, and it's just been really fun to watch.
Taylor GC peeking out the smoke, trying to catch something. Shade of blue. I thought he was looking at an enemy right there, but he wasn't. Lena catches Caleb. Bubble trying to catch four of a refrag there, but doesn't get it. 5. Unfortunate for shot, man. Just barely missed that shot. Shades begin to go out.
Good for the Sentinels.
Last player standing.
Oh, look at there. Shade of blue catches 2.
They threw.
Down to Shade of blue alone.
30 seconds left.
He's gonna have to clutch up this whole round. 30 seconds to get the bomb or kill the entire enemy team.
Go.
Mosey's there in the kitchen.
Does not expect Mosey to be there.
Defenders win.
GG.
Great games.
Dueling Sentinels takes that game. Wow, what a game. I mean, goodness. That was very back and forth.
Absolutely.
Look at this leaderboard. Penguin Lena dropping a 30 bomb this game. Shade of Blue 27, Tenson 27, Flame 24, 03 22, Mosey 18, with 13 assists, 12 from 03. You can see the middle of the leaderboard. There's a big flip from kills to assists. Look at this. Look at the help from this. Mosey
And
03.
plants from Mosey as well. Planted every single attack round. He was still alive.
Wow. I mean, really. 12 assists, 13 assists, 11 assists. It's just incredible. The way that these guys work together. Good game. With
So
that,
we now have a 4-way tie for first place in this league. Dueling Sentinels, I believe, is the only team that hasn't had all their bye weeks, or that hasn't had all their bye weeks yet. Yes. So, technically you could consider them in the lead then, because they have one more game to play than everybody else, but that's...
wow. The comeback is real.
Absolutely.
Alrighty. Well, with that, that's going to be our game. We're going to try to get this next game scheduled as soon as possible. It's going to be Peaked and Beta versus Dogwater. That will...
See you all then.
Yeah. Have a good night.